Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-diving into a question that's on every parent's mind. How do we raise a kid who can handle whatever life throws at them? We all want our children to be strong, confident, and resilient, but what does that actually look like in our day-to-day parenting? It's not about creating a life free from challenges. In fact, it's quite the opposite. True resilience is built by navigating those challenges, not avoiding them. So, the first step is to shift our mindset from being a problem solver for our kids to being their guide. Instead of jumping in to fix everything, we need to empower them to find their own solutions. Think about it. When your child is struggling with a puzzle, our first instinct is often to show them exactly where the piece goes. But what if we paused? What if, instead, we said, that's a tricky one. What have you tried so far? What do you think you could try next? This small change in language is huge. It tells your child, I believe in your ability to figure this out. You're not abandoning them. You're coaching them from the sidelines, building their critical thinking and self-confidence. Another key is teaching them to embrace failure, not as an endpoint, but as a learning opportunity. The world tells us that failure is bad, but it's actually data. When something doesn't work out, whether it's not making the sports team or getting a bad grade on a test, the conversation shouldn't be about the disappointment itself. It should be about, okay, that didn't go as planned. What did we learn? What can we do differently next time? This reframes failure as a stepping stone to success and teaches them that effort and strategy are what truly matter. It builds a growth mindset, the belief that abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Let's also talk about emotions. A child who can handle anything is not a child who doesn't feel sad, angry, or frustrated. It's a child who understands and can manage those feelings. We need to validate their emotions. Instead of saying don't cry or you're overreacting, try saying, I can see you're really upset about that. It's okay to feel sad. When you name and accept their feelings, you give them the tools to process them. You teach them emotional intelligence, which is just as critical as academic intelligence for navigating life's complexities. They learn that feelings are signals, not weaknesses, and they can learn to respond to them constructively instead of being overwhelmed by them. Finally, model the behavior you want to see. Let your kids see you face your own challenges. Let them see you try something new and maybe not be great at it at first. Talk about your own mistakes and what you learned from them. When they see you handling setbacks with grace and a positive attitude, they absorb that lesson more deeply than any lecture you could ever give. You are their primary role model for resilience. Raising a kid who can handle anything isn't about creating a superhero. It's about nurturing a human who is resourceful, self-aware, and brave enough to try, fail, and try again. It's about giving them the root of self-trust and the wings of a growth mindset. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on mindful parenting. We'd love to have you in our community. See you in the next video.